A Jacksonville lawyer says he wants the Department of Justice to step in and investigate the Columbia County Sheriff's Office for civil rights violations that is stemming from this video.
What is your suspicion?
It looks like you're carrying a gun in your back pocket. I'm stopping to make sure you're carrying it properly. You don't
have you ensured that it's not a firearm?
No, you keep turning so I can't see it.
Lawyers say the man you just saw is legally blind and was illegally detained for carrying a walking stick. Police apparently thought it was a gun.
And Tarek Miner is joining us now after monitoring today's news conference. Tarek.
Yeah, and lawyers for Hodges say that he was unlawfully arrested in Lake City. The entire incident was captured on police body camera video as the legally blind man was walking home from jury duty. Now, lawyers say that this isn't the first incident involving the arresting officer in the Columbia County Sheriff's Office.
What's this in your back pocket? I just saw you walking it.
It's a navigational aid. What's the problem? You a tyrant?
Yeah, I am actually. What's your name and date of birth?
I don't have to give that unless
Yes, sir. I was investigating.
You have reasonable.
Do you want me to put you in handcuffs right now?
The situation escalates quickly between Lake City resident James Hodges, who is legally blind, and Officer Jamie Goad with the Columbia County Sheriff's Office. Hodges is eventually taken into custody, even though his folded-up navigational aid was not a weapon.
It looks like you're carrying a gun in your back pocket. I'm stopping to make sure you're carrying it properly. You don't have
you ensured that it's not a firearm?
No, you keep turning so I can't see it. You don't have to be a to me.
Well, you're being one to me.
This, show him, Jim. This is not a weapon. This is an aid to a man who's legally blind. And by him merely displaying it and showing, okay, you were wrong, Jamie Goad. You were wrong. This isn't a gun. That should have been the end of the encounter.
Attorney John Phillips, who's representing Hodges, says Goad violated his constitutional rights. Hodges says he had a right to fight back.
It is the law in Florida that you are supposed to resist unlawful orders. So I made up my mind to properly, legally, and as maturely as possible, given the circumstances, to fight back with the only tools that I have.
During the October incident, Hodges took his issue to an on-scene supervisor.
Sir, what's she stopped you for? For a walking stick. And it could look like a weapon. She asked you to present it, okay? Now she's asking me for ID. Okay. I don't need the ID unless there's reasonable articulated suspicion.
After Hodges is handcuffed, he tells Sergeant Harrison and Officer Goad that he's legally blind. The confrontation doesn't end there, though, as Hodges is accused of resisting arrest.
Was that hard?
It's going to be. I want your name and your badge number. I put him in jail for resisting.
Okay.
Hodges was charged with resisting an officer and spent more than 24 hours behind bars. The charges were eventually dropped, but lawyers suspect a pattern of abuse.
I've heard countless stories about wrongdoing with the sheriff's office.
So following an investigation, the sheriff's office did discipline both officers with short suspensions and additional training. Lawyers say Officer Goad, who arrested Hodges, also used excessive force during a separate 2020 arrest. It's unclear whether or not the Department of Justice will be investigating the Columbia County Sheriff's Office. Kent?